Hello, Governor.
Hello, mate.
Ah! That's all I got.
And that was our British segment.
I met some international people on Omegle this past week. They taught me some Swedish. Swedish? No, they speak. It's taught me some Dutch in another language. I don't remember what language.
How have the Euromego videos been doing?
uh, they've been doing better than my usual videos, so that's good.
Good.
But YouTube wise, same thing.
Yeah.
TikTok wise, I feel like people see more of them just because it's more of a trend on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah. Huh. But I'm probably still gonna. It's good content. I like the funny stories from people.
Oh my god, I heard one. It was one time I was blackout drunk and I got a tattoo. It was "Gobble me, swallow me," and then he showed you the tattoo.
and that one, I was like, one more, and I call it a day. And then like that was it. I'm like, yes, thank you for sharing.
Perfect. This is what I was hoping for.
Another funny one was this girl broke her foot by crashing into her oven.
So she was just running and then she slipped and then just.
She was having a party. There was a leak. She ran to try to find that leak and crashed into her oven. Fun fact, it was the third time she's broken her foot. The other two times were
I was like, from that?
No.
Like, get a new oven or stop running in the kitchen.
Another one was she was jumping on the trampoline with heels on. And then the last one was she was running up the stairs.
Running up the stairs.
Somehow slipped and broke her foot. I'm like, what? This girl is clumsy.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, okay, before we go further,
let's roll that intro.
Welcome back, guys. So yeah, Omegle is a fun way to meet strangers, and sometimes you might get
a little creeps.
Yeah, and how a guy says it, he usually does Omegle for when he's bored, and he's like, yeah, there's usually like one or two dicks here and there, and like, but it's like 99% of it, it's like fun, but there's always that like 1 or 2% that's just like, what are you doing?
Just stop.
Yeah, like, and so have that escape button right there ready, and boom.
Yeah, some people do weird things in their free time.
Yeah. That's. I hope when I'm editing the video, I hope I never like accidentally leave that video in. I'm just like, no, nobody needs to see that.
Could you imagine? Oh.
Yeah,
that would not be good.
When I ran into that person who said that he like ran into like one or two every time he would like go on Omegle, I'm like, I haven't had that problem. And then like the next day something similar happened. Yeah, I had that problem. I'm like, why? Like, yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. People are weird.
We'll move on from that. Alright, NBA season. Opening night is tomorrow night.
Okay. It feels like it's the shortest season in all of professional sports. Shortest off season.
Oh. How many months? Like 2-3 months? Not even?
Not even, I don't think. I think maybe 3 actually. Maybe 3.
Cool.
But I mean, imagine being the Lakers. You just win it, and now you have to go back there. Like, I'm sure they like it, but.
I was seeing like the sickest crossovers of like the 2020 season, and I'm like, there were some really incredible crossovers. I'm like, oh, that makes me more excited about the new season coming up. Like, people just getting destroyed and humiliated. I'm like, this basketball is gonna happen.
Yep, that's a part of it.
like when Stephen Curry crossed over Chris Paul. Chris Paul's always like, you know what happens? They're gonna tag me in it, and when that time comes around, it's like, I think he had one talk with Stephen Curry. And he's like, "You got me, man. Like you got me. Like you play the game, you're gonna get crossover once. Just this time, like everybody saw it."
They just have clips of it and clips of it. Can't really forget it.
And then what made it worse was like he made the shot that like the next shot that came in. So he crossed him, and then he made that shot behind the basket. Like yeah. So that's what made it like he finished it on top. Huh.
See, this is why I'm glad nobody's watching me just consistently. The mistakes that I make and all that stuff. Nobody can give me a hard time because nobody sees it.
That's what I always thought was funny when like teenage celebrities, whenever like media gets them doing like something bad, I'm like, dude, don't you remember when you were a teen? Like
they're kids.
If cameras followed you around everywhere and you got like a little bad moment of you, and like, ugh, that'd be bad. So luckily, I was not a teenage celebrity. Yeah. Okay.
I wish I was a teenage celebrity. I wish I had that problem. But here I am.
What would you want to be known for as a teenage celebrity?
I feel like I would want to be a singer. I would want to be a singer who got famous past puberty so I could still sing. And I could have like a comeback tour. Yeah.
That's always the iffy part about puberty. It's like, is he going to make it after it or not?
I'd be called the songbird of my generation. People would chant my name, Angel. They'd go, Sawyer, Sawyer.
What genre? What genre?
Oh, pop. 100% pop.
I drive the girls wild.
Yeah, or like some R&B stuff. Be able to be all smooth.
So after puberty, so like what? 14, 15?
6. Yeah, probably 14, 15, something around there.
Did your voice drop like drastically or no?
I mean, it's hard to tell because like I feel like when you have like your inner thoughts, like I feel like you always sound the same to yourself.
Uh-huh.
Like hearing my voice back, yeah, it did drop, but like I never really noticed a change just talking.
So did people who you haven't talked to in a while notice the change?
Probably.
No, but like did they call it out on you or no?
Oh, I mean, from all the voice cracks and stuff, yeah.
I always had that problem too. I'm like, oh, darn it.
I'm like, come on. Like it always happened at like the most inopportune times. Like if you just decide to like yell something like at a basketball game and then it's like, oh man.
You couldn't help it. Like, oh.
No, it's my body and it's changing. Okay, it's normal.
Yeah, like, sorry guys, I'm growing up. I'm becoming a man.
Yeah, maybe you should try, losers.
I had a cousin who his voice drastically dropped, and funny thing is, he made YouTube videos, at least like probably 2 or 4 YouTube videos, and so on those YouTube videos, you can hear his like younger voice. It's like,
well, yeah, so... that's documented forever now.
And like now he has a deep voice. Like he drastically like dropped his voice. He sounds even like deeper than my voice.
Isn't that crazy? Like so people just like naturally their voices are just so deep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did you sound like before?
I would press that YouTube video and I'm like, this is what you sounded like. His username was like, shoot, I forgot it. It was something gamer, but
Gamer guy 444,
something like that. And then like I made a YouTube TikTok about him, like saying his dream was to become a YouTuber. So like go follow him. He ended up getting a lot of follows afterwards.
Hey, there you go.
It was like very sentimental video. It was awesome. But then he tells me that he forgot his password. So.
Oh no. So thanks
uh,
all followers. But this is the end of the road.
Yep. 4 years later, he got the most views ever, but he forgot his password. He was playing Roblox casually.
Roblox. What a game.
Have you played it?
I played Roblox before. I'd be lying if I said I haven't. I played Roblox within the past like year and a half.
Uh-huh. I haven't played Roblox, but I have at least played 1 or 2 games like a Fortnite because all the hype was behind it, and I'm like, I need to at least try to play it with my computer.
Yeah, that's one of those. I mean, I'm one of those people that I won't not play a game just because like people tell me not to. Like I'll give things like a fair shot and give them my opinions. And I mean, Roblox is one of those things. It's definitely like a child's game, but I mean, it's fun. It's something if like you're not looking to like go crazy and just like a relaxing evening type of thing. So
Is it like Sims?
it's like, well, no. So it's like you as like a player, you can create like your own like worlds basically, and then it's like little Lego players, and so like you just jump around as Legos, and so like some places are like obstacle courses, some places are like fighting arenas types of things,
Mm.
and so it's like a bunch of like random stuff. And it's fun and for like little kids and like I guess for teenagers, it's definitely a fun time.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
feel like it just gets a bad rap because it looks very childish.
Yeah. When I go live, people ask me if I play Roblox. I'm like, no, sorry, no. I play Fortnite. I'm like, I play like once or twice. Like, yeah. And then like the game I'm most addicted to is that Fortnite version of like the Snapchat version of Fortnite.
Oh yeah, your 100-person battle royale thing, or I guess well no, it's like 20 people.
Yeah.
Do you still have a streak on that you go for?
E- um,
Like,
I
weren't
don't
you like
think.
on it for like a month straight or 2 months straight or something like
Yeah,
that?
I was on it for like a big streak, and then yeah, I just went off it. But I even went off it for like a few days, and then came back on it, and the streak was still on. So I'm like, I have to be on every single day for the streak to continue. Yeah. So yeah, apparently it wasn't like a streak that didn't keep tabs on the streak, but you just continued it. But I am on the top 1% of winners worldwide. I have over 1,000 wins. And out of all my friends, I think the next closest is like probably like 50 wins or something.
50 wins.
Hmm. Or I'm gonna check it now. Let's see. Guess what out of my friends list, what the top winner is. How many wins? Let's see. Yeah, 55. Matt Kessling. You're third. You're third of 12.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Uh, yeah, I just really like that game. 'Cause I feel like it's very easy to win.
It is. I feel like especially too if it's like I don't know, you get one of the good guns at the beginning, like it's very easy to just kind of
And you can
plow
literally
through
just
the competition.
escape and like get as much defense power ups and health as you can to fully max it out,
Yeah.
and just make sure you have a good gun with ammo, and you'll probably win. That's my strategy. Don't necessarily go for the attack. Go for the defense. Build yourself up, and then once like 1-on-1, the other guy probably doesn't have enough defense to even if you're like in a shootout, your defense will help you out to win it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And if you have a stronger weapon, which is like the bazooka one, that's when you run, and like hopefully once like the area closes down where you can't anymore, and you're both losing health, you go to an area where there's a lot of health power ups.
And
So
then you
you're both
just kind
losing.
of get all that.
Yeah, yeah. You lose some health, but you power yourself up, and then hopefully the other guy dies within time because he's not in a place
Hopefully.
where he gets power ups, health power ups. Yeah, I've done that before. I mean, I know I can't beat him with the gun I have, so I just escape and get health power ups, and then he dies.
And this was from one of the top players in the world, so
Top
you better have been
1%.
taking notes as he was going through that. If you didn't, then you're just playing yourself.
There's a teenager, 14 years old, who plays FIFA, has 300 matches undefeated in FIFA. 300.
How?
I can't even win 5 straight with my cousin. Can't even beat me 5 straight.
That's
It's like
crazy.
300 at 14. And
I think
I-
it's a sign you play it too much, but like it's impressive.
and even if he plays it too much now, it's probably like he can probably make a career out of that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's insane to talk about. Like, you know how back in the day, parents were like, "That's not gonna get you anywhere." Nowadays,
Nowadays it's like, okay, yeah, you're good.
you
I
want to
mean, with the Fortnite player, how much did he make? He made a couple $1 million, I think.
look for that tournament? Like I
Yeah.
think 3 million. And then like ESPN made a record debut of like how much other championships like were compared to that, and there's a lot of other championships that like won less money than him. So
Yeah. I think that was the biggest like money giveaway in all of esports, in the history of esports.
I feel
I
like
think it went to one person.
it's just getting started.
Oh yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot more people looking at esports in the future. Wow, a lot more money. So kids, keep playing video games.
And if you're looking for sponsors, come and hit us up. We'll be
Yes.
happy to support. We can't pay you anything, but if you make jerseys, you are more than welcome to put our name on your jersey.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Like, what do we get out of it? Like,
I'll talk
association.
about you on the podcast.
Yeah, free publicity. Yeah.
Oh, what's the world coming to? Did you hear that it's like the Bethlehem Star is going to be visible today or tonight?
Oh, because of Jupiter and Saturn are getting close together.
I'm not sure the reasoning behind it, but everybody's like, the reckoning is coming. Get ready.
2020.
I'm ready for 2021. I am ready.
What? Do you have any goals for 2021?
Go to the gym at least once. I don't really know. I want to read more. I don't like have a specific number for how many books I want to read, but I do know I want to read more. So like on my Christmas list, I have like self-help books and things like that, just because I feel like those are always good things to stay in touch with. We'll start there. We'll start there and see what happens. What about you?
Probably that. Work out more consistently. Shoot, last week I didn't work out at all. The previous 2 weeks I went four times each week. So now I'm like, at least go twice this week, and 2 or 3 times next week because of New Year's and Christmas.
Yeah.
Good. I want to be like, what was the best part about 2020?
The end.
It's over. We have the vaccine. We're good.
You know, as soon as all the vaccines and everything get rolled out officially, like I feel like it's going to be a different vibe outside.
Oh yes.
Like I feel like everybody's just going to be in a much better mood, and who knows when like it's all going to end, like when everything's going to officially get rolled out.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I am definitely ready for it.
Yeah, my friends who are like in the medical field have gotten the vaccine. Like, always see it on Facebook. I'm like, cool. Like,
Yeah, I've seen a couple too. Candace should get it because she works at a healthcare facility, so she technically should be like a first rounder.
Cool. There you go. She'll probably be able to go to work first.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of that.
And he said Christmas is gonna be with Candace's parents, right?
Yeah, so they're not able to come up anymore. So it's
What?
just going to be a solo Christmas this year,
Oh,
which is fine. I mean, we'll be able to start our own traditions and stuff like that, get all that
okay.
stuff underway. So,
Sorry, and Candace. That is true.
they grew up so fast.
Y'all are married. Y'all starting traditions.
Wait, I'm married? What?
Don't you remember that one day we were all dressed up?
I thought we were just partying. Yeah, it's weird to think about, but it's also super exciting too.
Yes. Mm. I was like seeing my feeds are also consisting more of baby pictures.
Oh no. You don't have to worry about that from my profile anytime soon.
I was like, should I ask that question in the podcast? And then I remember asking our CrossFit owner was like, so are you guys thinking about another baby anytime soon? And he just came out and was like, when people ask that, they're basically asking if like
You
we're
guys
having
banging?
sex. Yeah. And I was
It's like,
like,
well, are you? Or, you
I
never
was like,
answered
well,
the question.
do you want me to ask it that way? Are you guys having sex? And he just looked at me like, I guess not. Never mind. You don't want me to ask that question.
It's so true, though. It's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where people
Are you?
don't mean anything bad by it, but like the basis of the question is so inappropriate to ask somebody in a social setting.
Are you guys banging to have a kid? Yes or no? I'm like, oh, funny stories with that. Um,
Banging and having kids?
we had customers who come in. I don't know how we always get into this conversation. Um, but this lady had like a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and then a 2-year-old. And then I'm like, what happened?
What happened? Oh, we might want to work on our initial phrasing for these questions.
Luckily, like all these people that I usually talk to were close enough that would be okay with. But yes, don't do this to a random stranger. But she was like, "Of course, it was an accident."
You think we planned this?
Like you were basically almost done with the two other kids, just like 3 more years, like the youngest one. Yeah, I know. And then somehow another customer, we talked about something similar, because I brought up that story about how this other customer had a 17-year-old, 15-year-old, and then a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Watch the listeners of this podcast like they're that
They're the
young,
2-year-old.
yeah, they're the youngest sibling who the next one's like 15 years older. Like, I'm an accident. Uh,
Whoa! You just came out and said it. To
at
those
high
listeners that might be affected by this, I apologize. But hey, you can get more presents out of it. I don't know. I'm trying to find a positive.
I had a high school friend who um she knew she was the accident. Okay.
She knew she was the accident.
Because like all her siblings were like 15 years apart.
Yeah.
And her parents were very elderly old.
We're old.
All right, well, yeah, but the second customer, she goes, yeah, I thought, I went through, is it menopause? Where you can't have babies? Yeah, menopause. So I'm guessing they stopped using protection, and so she ended up getting pregnant. And then the husband goes, there goes your menopause.
Well, that kind of backfired, didn't it?
I don't know why that was hilarious.
Imagine what they thought with it all too.
Yeah. And so they bring in the kids. You see like the big age difference. Aww. It's okay though. It happens.
It's okay. Mistakes happen. Welcome.
It's like when they talked about around when the whole shutdown happened. What was it? month 3, month 4, where like December babies are gonna pop off like another
Yeah.
level because people don't have anything to do.
For sure.
And they don't have
I
TVs.
think it kind of was true. Like as you're seeing in your news feed.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh.
I mean, not just a coinky dink.
That makes so much more sense. And now when I asked that friend, I was like, it must be boring times during COVID.
So how was your February, or how was your whenever?
Yeah, because I have a friend who, recently gave birth. I was like, didn't get pregnant. She gave birth.
Gave birth.
I was like, she got pregnant. No, that was like a long time ago. Yeah. So, luckily, you just said it out loud with your. I'd have to even pop the question. Yeah. I always like wondered like how do couples talk about that, and that's even shameless of like how they talked about it.
Kind of just like, hey, you want to go for it now? No. All right. I'll hit you up in another month.
Or when like the dad was like, "You said we think about it." Like think about it means like no for future sense. Like, oh. So. Okay. Who? Can we make NBA predictions before the NBA starts and see how totally wrong we are at the end?
Yeah. The Lakers are gonna win.
Okay. Same. MVP.
Are we talking about rookie or normal MVP?
Normal MVP. I'm going out.
Giannis. I'm going
Giannis?
Giannis.
3-peat MVP.
Oh, was he the MVP last year?
Yeah, he was back-to-back MVP.
Well, back to back to back. He's done it before. Let's do it again. Come on.
3-peat. I like how he also said that like, when he's the best player on the court, he'll come out and say it. But now he knows LeBron's the best player in the world. I'm like, wow. So he's
That's a
still
little tip to the hat.
yeah, and for a back-to-back MVP to say that, I'm like, whoa. That guy
He's
might
just saying that to be modest. He knows
That-
he's lying.
That may be true. But I don't know why I'm going with the outlandish pick of Devonta Graham.
You have to. You have to pick him. If you
He
don't
didn't
pick
make-
him, then there will be something wrong.
He didn't pick. He wasn't picked for most improved player of the year, which
Who-
his
who got
stats.
that?
Brandon Ingram.
Mm.
I guess he improved, but did he
But he
improve as
didn't
much?
improve the most.
Yes.
Who
Especially
do
the
we call
stats.
about this?
Huh?
Who do we call about this to get this rearranged?
Apparently, journalists vote on this, but then again,
Journalists who have some sports cards that they need to get profitable. Uh-huh.
but even like LeBron James, like players now, it's like sometimes it has to do with a story that
Yeah.
and what most people know. Most people know Brandon Ingram rather than Devontae, and then, but yeah, LeBron talked about Devontae, about that stat of like going from like 3 points per game to like averaging on what 15, 18 is like whew, per game. That's a big
Like,
jump.
if that's not improvement, what is improvement?
Yeah, that's what he literally says. Like, if that's not improvement, I don't know what it is. He's like, yes, Brandon Ingram's a great player, but those stats.
Yeah.
And then when Luka was talking about most improved player of the game, he's like, why am I on the list? Like, take me off. Put Devontae on it. So that's a good note to know. Like, NBA players are talking about it.
Yeah. I would just
So-
need the journalist to talk about him.
And with the help of LaMelo,
Mhm.
media is all eyes on the Hornets.
Yeah.
All eyes on anything LaMelo does, clips to all of social media.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you're talking about rookie or normal, because if we were talking about rookie, I was going to say LaMelo. I think it'd be cool if he won it.
Yeah.
I mean, just his highlights that he's already doing. Like, he's just doing crazy stuff.
Dude, all eyes are on him. Oh, and like you said, he has the highlights to prove it too.
Yeah.
He was third pick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was third overall.
Can you name the two other picks?
Oh no. They weren't his position though. That was the thing. It was like the people that had picks above LaMelo, like they were like power forwards and stuff like that. So like he was the first point guard that was picked. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 85% confident.
Right. But I don't know. That just goes to show like how much we know Lamelo compared to the two other picks that were like high picked above
Yeah.
him. I think the only other pick that I knew was because the media also named it out that the two were going head to head, and I guess he was like a higher pick. But yeah,
Mm.
and then so rookie of the year, I think Lamelo.
You heard it here first, folks.
MVP, you go Giannis. I go Devontae. Hopefully they pick him on the media picks him on his story.
Could you imagine if you end up being right on that?
Oh, look at
I
Stephen
mean,
Curry. If he
mhm.
comes out with like those kinds of clips, like Stephen Curry did that
Yeah.
1 year, and Devontae's a shooter, so and last year around October, he was coming out with like great clips of him doing great ball handling and shooting. So
Yeah.
get more of those clips out whole.
Well, I feel like the only reason why Steph wasn't really talked about recently was just because he got injured.
No, not like recently, but like that MVP year that he had, it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
honestly anonymous, unanimous,
Anonymously. Oh,
not
unanimous.
unanimous. Unanimously voted MVP, and that's like the only time that's ever happened. And LeBron's never had that, and we're like, how has LeBron not had, like that? Doesn't make any sense. But with all the hype between Stephen Curry and a lot of highlights, that's why I believe he got unanimously all the votes for
Chosen.
MVP. Yeah, because I think anybody who would put Stephen Curry and LeBron would probably pick LeBron
Yeah.
as better player overall.
Yeah.
But that year, the media was all over Stephen Curry and the Splash Brothers and the whole Warriors. So
I'll be interested to see how they do this year. Because, what, 2 years ago? Or was it just last year? Like, they were all hurt. And I
last
think
year,
Klay Thompson got hurt again, if I'm not
yep,
mistaken.
yep.
So,
Klay
it'll
Thompson
be
hurt.
interesting to see.
And so the Warriors went from championship contenders final, going to finals 3 years in a row, to not even making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody knew about the Warriors. To who are these guys playing for? Starting for the Warriors?
Yeah. Yeah. Which is like, yeah, okay, good. You're getting the guys on the bench some playing time that don't usually get it. But if you're a part of that fan base, you're like, nah, it's just a chalked year. Like, you don't really have to pay too much attention to it.
And then all the NBA teams wanted revenge for that humiliating run that they had the year before.
Yeah. When they got the record for the best season,
Yeah.
they took it from the Bulls.
Oh.
We don't need to talk about it, but it was the one thing that we had.
Oh wait, Gretzky or Michael Jordan? Who is more popular? This is coming from a Chicago.
Well, you didn't even know who Wayne Gretzky was.
I did it.
So
You're right, but
off of our past conversations too.
you have a point. I just want to know that people. This is coming from a Chicago. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, imagine if Michael Jordan is way more popular than Gretzky. Imagine like, I guess his rookie cards are going up, but nothing compared to what Gretzky went out for. Yeah, above a million or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was like 1.3, 1.2.
Yeah, and so it'll be interesting how 2021 goes for sports cards.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Devontae Graham, if he makes it to like at least, what Eh, eh. He went to the All Stars last. I guess he would have to be All Star potential and like actually start with All Stars whole. That would make
Yeah.
my year. That much attention on him whole. I'm set. Everything else, yeah. That's where my bag is hold. I'm holding the bag on it. If that is clear and I'm like safe, I'm like, oh, I made a great
We're
decision.
good.
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
If that doesn't happen, I'm like, oh shoot. Pokemon,
Whose
here
idea
we go.
was this?
I'll be like, Pokemon, hopefully this goes through the roof.
Speaking of Pokemon, you ever been playing Pokemon Go recently? And you're the one that got me back into it. So
What? What do you mean I haven't been playing Pokemon Go?
I don't know. You just haven't been sending me gifts or anything.
Oh, I
So
keep
you're
forgetting to
online.
open your gifts and send them back to you. My bad.
It's
I'm like,
okay.
I at least try to catch one Pokemon, and then I'm like, oh yeah, the gifts part. Wait. Oh snap! Wow, 2+ days ago. Wow. Oh wait, I don't know. Was there an update where like it previously told you that whoever sent you a gift would pop up, but now it's not doing that anymore? Or maybe I just click out of it when it notifies me.
I'm not sure. Because I still get mine.
Then I probably just automatically click out of it once I like get on it. Because I've had that happen to me too.
I haven't gotten anything from Mark in a while either. So he might be.
He's on Snapchat more.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see his stories. I see his stories with him and Bryn.
I think he got a better phone, so he likes the camera. So he's like, I'm gonna use Snapchat more.
Yeah, his phone camera was a little wonky. It always looked so like slow whenever he like would turn it and stuff.
Uh, he had an old phone. It's like O'Grady. He went from like iPhone 6 to iPhone 12. He's like, this camera's so much better.
It's like, yeah, that's what happens when they upgrade things.
6 years. Okay, you got a gift from Pokemon. I'm done.
About dang time.
Uh,
Thought you forgot about me.
Mark's going up, powering up. He went from like level 16 to like level 18. I'm like, what?
Did your thing ever go through to get a Pokespot for El Progresso?
No.
No.
Still in voting. I thought it
Who
would take
votes on it?
other level 40 people.
Wow.
So, I'm guessing on previous like Reddits, it used to say it would say like 2 weeks, but that was like in 2016 when it was very popular.
Yeah.
So now I guess it's not so popular. It's taking longer, so less people vote on it, so it gets improved longer period of time. But
I rank dump levels. Maybe as soon as I get to level 40, I'll vote on it for you.
yes, yeah, because you basically get to vote all United States spots to see whether they should get approved or not. And so, luckily, I've tried to nominate spots where we're gonna move to, so I can get more. Hopefully, they get approved over there when we move.
Yeah.
And I'll get like 3 over there if all of them get approved. If not, then I'm just gonna have to like go to one specific stop and like spin it. I didn't realize you could get Pokeballs from gyms.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think you could spin that thing.
Yeah, whenever I run in low, I just spin them. You usually get like 2 or 3 Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully I don't spend out my money on Pokeballs anymore.
I still think it's funny that you did that.
Like, what you spend your money on Pokeballs? Why they're free? Like, well, in Chicago they are, but here,
Not over here.
they're like one's like a few feet away, like a few minutes. The other one's like, yeah. But, listen.
Yeah, I've got 3 that are right around me.
Then you can literally like tap in while.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, pretty sweet.
But hey, who knows? After people vote, you might have one around you.
Yeah. I was hoping the one we move, because we're about to move in a month. or like in January, hopefully.
Yeah.
Mm. We're just finishing for the hood of the store. Guess how much the hood costs at the store? Like the kitchen hood.
I have no idea. You always put me on the spot like this. You ask me questions where I have no clue. How much?
We told that to like our mailman. He was like, "Yeah, my brother's in the restaurant industry, and like he owns a restaurant or like a bar, no restaurant, no bar restaurant." And he's like, "Yeah, the hood's always a very surprising cost him." I'm like, "Yeah, 20 grand for the hood of
20 grand?
for the hood, like the bell, the thing that sucks
Damn.
up air, takes it outside."
Damn.
And we're like really? And so like my dad tried to like do like find people who worked in that industry and just start like
Yeah.
one side gig to make it like less expensive. And so the guy was like, "Yeah, you just need to buy this installation," and just the installation cost like 6 grand. So we were like, "Whoa, maybe 20
Holy
is not
smokes.
overpriced," and like yeah, it's around there. Just installation.
That's
So,
crazy.
and so those things cost a pretty penny.
Yeah. I wouldn't even guess that much. Like, I don't even know what I would have guessed, but I feel like I would have started at like 5 or something.
Yeah, when they gave us that price estimate, we were like, for
Like,
that
are
little.
you trying to pull a fast one over us? Like,
Yeah. And so now we're just waiting for that to be finished and trying to put pressure on the company that makes it. So like, hey, can you guys hurry up and like finish it?
yeah.
That's the other thing with construction. They keep reminding people to do their job.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, yeah, like you said, with construction, it's very easy for things to just like keep getting pushed back and pushed back.
It's like, what's going on with this?
It's like, I don't know what is going
Oh,
on with that.
we're just waiting on supplies. Like, did you call supply people? I'm like, no, we haven't. We thought it would come by now. I'm like, well, can you call them to make sure like it's arrived? And then they figure out some problem with the supplier or something. Like, more pressure on them. Yeah, that's with anything. Okay. I would be like, should we do it like a New Year's resolution type of thing, or should we wait for the next week for that?
I feel like we should do next week for that. We could do like what you're looking forward to most for Christmas. What? Oh, wait, before we get too far, we made Christmas cookies, and Candace wanted me to show you hers. Well, so this is mine that I made. So for all of you listening on the podcast, you have to go over to YouTube to check this out. But this is my little guy, and then Candace made this little football player,
Kansas.
Kansas City Chiefs. It's the kicker for that team. She loves the kicker
Why does she love the kicker?
because he looks like a nice guy. I mean, he does. Can't blame her for it.
Is that code for like he has a nice butt? Yeah. Next time you watch the Kansas City Chiefs, you're gonna be like, he does have a nice butt.
Why isn't she talking anymore? She's very focused.
He's like, oh, there's a kicker. Ooh, should we do a BuzzFeed article?
Yeah, let's do a BuzzFeed article.
BuzzFeed quiz. I'm wondering how you're gonna go about it next football game. Are you watching his butt?
Are you kidding me right now, Candace? Stop it!
I'm genuinely curious which of these pasta dishes is your favorite. If you've seen just 25 out of these 34 of these acclaimed movies, you're a proper film critic. I'll probably feel like that one.
I'd probably fail that one.
The more people talk about movies, the more I realize I haven't seen a lot of them.
Hey, at least you know that about yourself. Let's do the plan your entire Christmas day, and we'll reveal what % Santa you are.
Where is that at?
It's like 3 under your 25 out of 34 movie critic one.
Is it really? I went over it then. Okay.
Half of it's a picture of Santa. The other half is a picture of 0% as a balloon.
Half Santa, 0%. Oh, there you go. Got it. What % Santa are you? You are. Okay. So we're talking about Christmas Day, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
What do
plan
you-
your entire Christmas day.
What do you do when you wake up? Okay. Christmas Day. I'm like,
Yeah, so the options are grab some hot chocolate, open all the presents, call some people on the phone, or other. If I'm being honest, for me, I open all the presents first. It's like how it kind of kicks it all off.
I do other because I've opened the presents at midnight.
Oh, do you really? You don't
Yeah.
even wait till Christmas Day? Interesting.
Yeah, we usually celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then the whole wait till midnight, hug, and then open up the presents, and then talk, and then everybody go to sleep.
Interesting. So what do you do on Christmas Day then?
We don't do anything for Christmas Day.
Really? All the fun
Yeah.
stuff happens Christmas Eve?
Yeah. That's what we thought was funny. I was like, yeah, Christmas Eve we're gonna close at 6. Christmas Day will open afternoon. So we're like, yeah, because I want to say, yeah, most of Latinos celebrate Christmas Eve. They wait until like midnight and then that's it. Open up the presents, call it a day. It's kind of cool because like my newsfeed consists of like people celebrating on Christmas Eve, and then like on Christmas Day people celebrate like the formal Christmas dinner, and I'm like, I never thought about that. Yeah.
I never yeah, interesting. That's interesting. See, you learn something new.
Boom. Okay, so I'll put other. What time are you opening presents?
Right when I wake up.
Before dinner, afternoon, whenever the mood strikes me, right when I wake up.
I don't even know how you would answer that one because not applicable.
Whenever the mood strikes me, which is midnight.
Which was yesterday.
After, I guess it wouldn't be afternoon. It'd be like right when I wake up. I guess it's not applicable. I will right when I wake up. What are you having for breakfast? Donuts, pancakes, waffles, egg, and toast.
Mine's pancakes.
I don't know why. Christmas just makes me want waffles. I'm like egg and toast. I usually get that every day. Like,
Yeah.
It's special. So waffles.
Waffles is the winner. Choose a Christmas activity. Still opening presents, decorating a gingerbread house, decorating the house, baking cookies.
I like baking cookies because you can eat them.
I was going to say the same exact thing. Baking cookies.
I think like it sounds good to decorate a gingerbread house, but then I realized they're not as delicious as they look.
They're not. They're a lot of work, and they rarely ever turn out the way that you want them to turn out. And so then you just get mad. Well, I just get mad.
What are you eating for lunch? Salad, ramen, sandwich, cookies.
Cookies. If I'm being honest, probably eating cookies.
I'm like, that sandwich looks really good, but am I gonna make that good looking sandwich? Probably not.
Or just a fried bologna sandwich.
I'm probably gonna go with ramen with a side of cookies. Choose another Christmas activity to do: caroling, games, snowball fight, zooming with family.
Mine's zooming with family this year.
I want to say, yeah, our Secret Santa is probably gonna be over Zoom.
Yeah. For those of your family members that participated.
Mm-hmm. Some of them decided not to. And it's understandable because half our family got the virus.
We don't want to talk about it.
What's for dinner? Turkey, roast beef, ham, chicken.
I'm going ham.
Oh, ham.
Ham is a Christmas thing for my family.
Mm.
Or like prime rib, but that's not an option.
Do you know how to do the ham? Like, how would you do the ham?
I've never done it. My mom usually like puts it in the oven though. It's usually got like a big ham and like cut it up a bit and then you shove it all in the oven.
We're getting to that age where like we might have to like get to know the food traditions and
How do you do it? I don't know. It's like that's not really an option sometimes anymore.
Yeah, like, we're getting to the age, like you said, starting their own traditions, and then it's just so weird to think. Especially, well, like for my family with tamales, and when people ask me like how to make them, I'm like, I just know how to stir the pot.
We all have our jobs, okay? Mine isn't the ingredients person. I'm the stirrer.
Just make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Round and round.
And boy, am I good at it.
People would ask me for like the recipe here, and I'm like, ma'am, they only put me to stir the pot when I was little. Nothing else.
I'm lucky I get to stir the pot.
And then they laugh at me. I'm like, at least you laugh at me rather than get mad at me for not knowing what I'm selling. Okay. All right. Probably chicken. Roast beef looks good though.
Choose some dessert. Pie, cookies, brownies, cupcakes. I'm going pie.
Cookies.
That pie looks really good.
Oh yeah, it does. Those brownies look good.
Oh yeah, it does.
Is it now? Like you're getting old when like you want to like learn about brownie recipes.
If you could perfect a brownie, like that's a good skill to have.
It's like that when you have gatherings and like now you're actually getting into like bringing a plate to the cookout or like bringing a plate to the family gathering. You're like, ooh, yeah. What gift are you hoping to get? Makeup, Nintendo Switch, love, or other?
Well, I've already got 2 of those, and I'm not really in the market for some makeup, so I'm going to choose other.
I'm like, what 2 are you talking about?
Makeup and love.
Yeah. Well, you have a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
I heard they were very popular during the whole shutdown thing.
I got mine kind of around the beginning of it. I got mine January for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. And so it was like perfect timing.
Yeah, because people were reselling that for like double the cost when like shutdown happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And then some like they're like because like they got different versions and stuff of it too. Like some of them have like different colors because the normal one, what is it? It's red and blue. They have some that are all black, which is the one that I have. They've got some that have like characters on it, and so like a lot of the different variations were getting sold out very quick too.
I'm gonna go with other 2. What
percent Santa are you?
I'm 50% Santa. Honestly, you just enjoy the food during the holidays. You don't give gifts, but you do love to receive them. What percent of Santa are you?
I got 100% Santa.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but according to this, I'm always in a holly jolly mood. You're always thinking of others and dedicating your free time to making people happy. You'll go out of your way to show your appreciation. I just like pie and cookies, so I don't know where it got all of that, but
I think it's true. I just don't know how I got that from that quiz.
yeah, like, dang.
Oh, I was like, maybe Santa always takes away the cookies rather than gives them.
Mm.
I don't know. Okay, question of the day.
Um, hmm. Question of the day will be something that we answered earlier. Who do you think will be the MVP of the NBA? And you can leave those answers for us in the comment section if you are watching this on YouTube, or if you are listening to this on one of the podcast platforms, you can shoot it over to us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com. And again, guys, I keep getting these spam things from Google saying that the activity is at like astronomical levels. So keep it up. We might be able to have a conversation with Google in the near future about upping our limit, but until then, that'll be something that me and Angel will just worry about. But you can shoot us over those answers to the email address Talkman Tuesday, or like I said, in the comment section on YouTube. But as always, guys, we appreciate you for taking some time out of your days and your quarantines to listen to us as we talk about random stuff. It means a lot to us. And if you have any tips or recommendations on what you want us to talk about or things we can do to improve, let us know, because we are always open to those. But we look forward to talking with you guys in the next episode. But in the meantime, since we won't talk before the end of the holidays, happy holidays, everybody. And next episode, we will cover New Year's Eve. But stay safe if you're seeing family. Social distance best you can. But we look forward to talking with you guys next week.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.